or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jocelyn and I make videos about fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. Today I am in the beautiful Manhattan, New York. I came here for a collaboration and I just realized that I don't have time to continue editing my content for tomorrow's video, so I'm just gonna go ahead with this video that I already have in my mind, and I'm gonna be talking about designer bags that I previously owned that I already sold. I'm gonna take this video that I posted on 2021 where I had 21 designer bags, and that's insane. Yes, and I don't own part of that collection anymore. I recently, well, not recently, since 2021 I sold a bunch of those designer bags, and currently my collection is just 7 designer bags. So I reduced my designer bag collection significantly, so I'm just gonna take that video as a baseline and I'm just going to tell you if I own the bag that I previously showed you and the reason why I sold it. Alright, number 1 is the Mansour Gabriel tote bag. That bag was so versatile and so hardcore. It's a bag that I wore it to go to the office. It was my go-to bag. Unfortunately, I needed to let it go. I sold it on my Poshmark, and the reason is I got tired of it. Seriously, I got tired of it and it was a little bit worn out. I wore that bag for years, and at some point I was like, you know what, I want an upgrade. And what I did, I sold it, and I sold a bunch of bags as well, and I bought my Hermes Birkin 35 that I am obsessed. This bag has been my companion for all my traveling. I'm not talking about the bags that I own right now, but I just want to tell you why I sold my Mansour Gabriel, and that was the reason. The next bag that I sold was my Mulberry baywater. That's the name of the bag. That was a beautiful bag, and it has like Hermes vibes for sure, and it has a strap that you can wear crossbody. It's a beautiful bag and the price is just right. The thing is that I was not wearing it enough to justify to have it, so that's why I sold it. The next bag that I sold is my Gucci, and this was a small, it was more like a clutch bag, and it had this chain that was beautiful and very sturdy. And I bought it when I was going to one of my China trips. I traveled for business and I stopped, well, at the airport. They have duty free, they have no taxes, so I took advantage and I bought that bag. Why I sold it? Well, I was not reaching for that bag as well. There's going to be a lot of that, but if I am not wearing the bag, there's no point to own it. But yes, I was the owner of this Gucci bag. At some point I needed to sell it because I was not wearing it enough. Another bag that I own and that I sold is the Chloe basket bag. This bag is cute, and I think for the price, for being designer, you're getting what you're paying. The thing is that the bag was a little bit annoying. I didn't like that you don't have a way to close the bag, so it's an open basket that whatever you are going to be putting inside of the bag, it's going to be exposed to everybody, so everybody can take a pic and everybody can just do this. So you just need to babysit the bag, and I didn't like that. I had the small size of the Chloe basket bag. The next bags that I'm gonna talk are the Teddy Blake bags. If you watch this video, I show you the gray big one. I don't remember the model of the bag, and I show you the Ava Teddy Blake that is pretty similar to a Kelly 28 by Hermes, and I am not the owner of those bags anymore. I sold them on my Poshmark, and the reason is that I prefer to wear my Hermes bags instead of Teddy Blake. The next bag that we're gonna be talking about is my Chloe Nile. I have the small size and the color was a taupe. It was so cute and I love the golden bracelet. However, it's a very impractical bag, guys. It didn't fit my phone. It was hard to sell it because it's really cute, but not because it's cute I'm just going to own it. And that's a hard lesson that I learned. I mean, not because it's cute, not because it costs a lot of money, you need to own it. So if you're not wearing it, it needs to go. The next bag that I have is my Louis Vuitton. This one is the Speedy Tote. I sold it because same thing, I was not wearing it, and I know that it's a classic, but you know what, in some point I got tired of the monogram leather. It's pretty and I admire the design, but me owning a monogram canvas on Louis Vuitton right now, at least in a bag, I don't want to see it. I prefer to have, for instance, notebook or agenda with that. I prefer to have, and the reason why is because I know that I'm going to be wearing it constantly, or I prefer to have a passport cover, something like that. And probably if I buy some of those items, it's going to be second hand, it's not going to be brand new from the store. I prefer to buy it pretty low. The next bag that I sold, that I am not longer owner of, this is my Louis Vuitton Keepall 55. Okay, if I told you that I was embarrassed to carry that bag when I was traveling, that's the truth. I didn't feel comfortable wearing it, and I didn't like the way that make me feel. Don't get me wrong, okay? It doesn't happen with my Hermes 35. I'm a proud owner of my Hermes 35 and I don't care. But when I was wearing that bag, that was the feeling. I don't know. And I think it's related, that is monogram and it screams Louis Vuitton. What happens, for instance, with my Hermes Kelly is that I can show the brand, and if you are a fashionista, you're going to recognize the brand. If you don't know anything about bags, it's going to be another bag. Another thing that I can do with this bag is I can just wear it like this, so I'm not showing logo and it's just a bag. I love that. And it's not the case with the Louis Vuitton with the monogram. Yeah, so I was not feeling comfortable. I know it's kind of silly, but yeah, that's one of the reasons that I sold it. It makes me uncomfortable when I was wearing it, and yeah, I didn't like the vibe. The next bag that I sold was my vintage Fendi bag. This was very difficult also to sell because I bought it at the pre-love market for $40, and it's authentic. Well, it was authentic. However, I was not wearing it enough, so I sold it, and guess what? I made a lot of profit. So I sold it, I think, for $300. I sold it at Poshmark or Mercury, one of those apps, and yeah, I think that I posted for 400 and I received an offer for 300. I was like, yes, sold. And that's what happens. The next bag that I have, well, that I don't have anymore, is my Dior saddle bag. Yes, sadly, I needed to let it go because I was not wearing it. It's a bag that is very impractical, guys, because the shape, it didn't work for me. And I bought it vintage. I bought that bag for $200 on the pre-love market when it was, the trend was picking up, and I was lucky enough to find somebody who was selling their vintage saddle bag, and I got it for $200. I sold it. Obviously, I didn't sell it for $200. I recovered my investment and a little bit more, and that was pretty cool. Speaking about not very practical bags, the Prada re-edition with the shoulder, is that shoulder strap, and it has a little it's like a coin bag and the strap, and then it has the chain and the Prada bag re-edition. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought that bag. Seriously, I think that I wore just the bag with the chain without the strap, maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 times. And what I was wearing more is the little bag that the bag has. So I was like, no, and I bought it directly from the store. And something that I learned is that I should never buy new bags from Prada because they don't retain the value. First, go to the pre-loved market and search, figure out if the bag is retaining the price or not. If it doesn't retain the price, it's not a good investment. And yes, when you're saying, okay, my investment, I buy bags not as an investment and I'm just gonna be wearing them, but you know what, as a owner of a lot of designer bags, you say that and you're gonna change your mind. In some point you're going to decide to sell the bag, and you need to be aware of how much money you can get for your bag, because the last thing that you want is to lose money. You want to recover your money so you can invest on another bag, right, that you're gonna be wearing for sure. So one of the things that I highly recommend is that you search first on the pre-loved market, and if the bag is not selling for like equal or more than the retail price, then it's up to you if you want to invest on that piece, because you're not gonna get your money back in case that you change your mind and you want to sell your bag. The next bag that I saw that I am now the owner of is my Jacquemus bag. I bought this white Jacquemus bag. I don't remember the size, but it's not the Bambino. I think it's the medium size. If not, I'm just going to include it here. But oh my god, that's a very impractical bag. Yes, if it's your phone. However, it has a shoulder strap that if you want to wear it a crossbody, the handle of the bag is always stiff and it looks like a big ear, so it's on the way. The only way that I was wearing that bag, it was just as a top handle, and yeah, so for that reason that bag needed to go so I can use that money for other bags that I am really wearing. The next bag that we are not the owners anymore is my Dior Tote Montaigne. That bag was pretty cute and very versatile. It has a strap that you can wear as a crossbody on your shoulder, or you can just adjust the strap and you can just wear it as a top handle. You can wear it as a clutch. Super cute, super convenient. That bag does not retain its value, guys. You can buy that bag on the pre-loved market for way less. So don't invest on a Dior Tote Montaigne from the store. Buy it pre-loved if you don't mind. If you want to save significant amount of money, buy it pre-loved. Another thing that bag had is that the leather was very sensitive to scratches. I scratched that bag immediately after I bought it, and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. And the thing is that the lambskin that Dior uses to make those bags is very, I don't know, super thin or something, because I can compare the lambskin, for instance, from Chanel. Yes, it's very sensitive, but I think it's more resistant to scratches than the Dior Tote Montaigne. That bag, yes, beautiful, expensive, buy it pre-loved, and very sensitive leather. So for that reason, I sold that bag. I cannot babysit my bags like that, so for that reason I sold it. Let's talk about Bottega Veneta bags. I own this bag. This is the dumpling bag, or the pouch bag. It was everywhere. It's still everywhere on Instagram and Pinterest. A very impractical bag if you don't wear it with an organizer or a filling. Look at this. So when you remove the organizer or the filling, the bag is just ugly. Very ugly. The large version has a lot of room, but without the organizer, the bag is nothing. So a very impractical bag that it doesn't have a shoulder strap, it doesn't have a crossbody strap, a strap. and you can only wear it as a pouch, and it looks like I'm just carrying muffin everywhere. Very, very impractical, and on top of that, they're super overpriced. I don't think that Bottega Veneta bags worth the money that they're asking. You can find replicas of the Bottega Veneta bag everywhere. You can find designer bags that are a little bit similar to the Bottega Veneta, even cheaper. Another bag that is super overpriced, it was the Bottega Veneta, the cassette bag. That bag is so pretty but so overpriced, guys. You can buy a Chloe bag with that money, and I think that they have better value than Bottega Veneta bags. Yes, they are super pretty, but I don't think that they're worth the money that they're asking for. Right now we have the sardine bag that is pretty much a woven bag on different sizes. I stopped at Bottega Veneta in Miami. I tried the mini version, the regular version, and the medium version. The medium and the mini have a shoulder strap that you can wear crossbody and stuff like that. The mini is 3,000 and something. The regular is 4,000, and the medium is almost 5,000. Guys, that's crazy for that bag that is just a trend right now. And believe me, I'm not going to fall for that trap anymore. It's cute. It's a cute bag, and they're trying to sell you that the brass handle, it has been hammered by the artisan, and they are trying to sell you saying that that bag is one of the kind because the artisan hammer and they put their signature on the handle. That's cute. Yeah, but I don't think that Bottega Veneta is a brand that is almost like a Chanel or like I don't know. I don't think that is worth it. This is just my opinion, right? I previously owned the pouch bag and the cassette bag, and I sold the bags. I ended up selling those bags, so for that reason I'm not buying Bottega Veneta anymore. The next bag that is pretty similar to the Bottega Veneta pouch bag is the Mansour Gabriel. This Mansour Gabriel, I believe, is the cloud bag, and I sold it, obviously, because I found that design very unpractical. So I sold it. Similar case as the Bottega Veneta one. Is a very impractical bag. If you don't have an organizer or filling inside with your stuff, it's going to lose its shape, so it's not worth it. You can find that bag, well, that design for like I don't know, $50. So for that reason I sold it. If you look in designer pouch bags, instead of Bottega Veneta, which is $3,000 plus, and the Mansour Gabriel is still $600, well, here you go, right? That's your answer. But I don't think that both of the bags are worth it. Seriously. Yeah, no. I think that you can buy something similar at Amazon that is made of leather, and voila, just to keep with the trend. Next, I do have the Chanel flat bag on the fabric version, and I sold it. And that bag was a deal. I bought it for $800 at Poshmark, and I bought it on 2021, something like that, and I decided to sell it, and I recovered my money and a little bit more. It was a deal. Something that happened to me with double flats is that I'm attracted to the design, and then I wear it for a while, and then I get tired, and then I always sell the bag. I had the gray one, I had a gray flat bag, and I had a white flat bag. I sold them, and it's exactly what happened with this one as well. I wore it for a while, and then I got tired, and then I sold it. So that's pretty much my story with flat bags. The last bag that I have that I am currently selling, that I never thought that I was going to let it go, and right now I'm letting it go, is my Chanel Kelly bag. Sometimes you can find that bag as a jumbo. It's a bag that is no longer produced by Chanel. It's vintage. I bought that bag for my birthday. I'm selling it on my Poshmark, so if you're interested, please feel free to visit my Poshmark. It's going to be here. But yeah, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to let it go, but I'm not wearing that bag right now, and I prefer to use that money to invest on other bags or other things that yeah, I feel that my money is stuck in the closet, and I need to keep it moving. Alright guys, so that's all what I have for this video. Designer bags that I previously owned and why I sold them. Pretty much I sold them because I'm not wearing them. And I prefer to sell them to use that money, well, to invest that money on other bags, or because I feel that there is no point to have a bag that I'm not wearing. I prefer to use that money for other stuff. Alright guys, so hopefully you like this video. I'm going to tag some of my YouTube colleagues. If you want to create your video about these designer bags that you own and why you sell them, I'm pretty sure that tag exists, but whatever, that's fine. Create your own video and don't forget to tag me so I know. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not done it, if you like videos about bags and try on hauls and all the good stuff. And don't forget to stop by my blog, theallureedition.com. I'm pretty sure that there is a blog, if not all the vlogs that are of your interest. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to give you 2 more videos in case that you have more time. Please watch them.